Hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Matchmakers. I'm not doing any matches today, but I do supposed to be having a guest. He's not here right now, but I just definitely wanted to get the show on the road, so I didn't want to keep people holding on and hanging on, just waiting. So therefore, I decided to start off early. But man, tonight, man, I think I just want to get a lot off my chest, just to be honest with y'all. You feel me? I think for the most part, um the NBA the youth football is kind of start off rocky, man. I think it's a lot of ducktails going on, to be honest, man. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was in a live stream, bro, and I heard everything except for a date. And to be honest, man, if we gonna have that, I don't see, what I'm saying, youth football being fun this year, bro. Because if we gonna talk all the big cash, bro, and then when it come time to play these games and then you ducking, bro, it ain't no excuse for that. We ain't giving no excuses. I'm not trying to make no excuses, for the people that want to see these type of games, man. And if y'all want to know what I'm talking about the RDE supposed to be playing ATL Elite. It's a conversation basically where they talked about everything except for making the game, making the date. You feel what I'm saying? So like we got to figure that one out, man. It's too much, too many good teams this year for us not to see all the games. And I'm gonna just be flat out, hey, Cheese, what's up, Champ Cheese? It's too many nice teams, bro, for us not to have a lot of good games, bro. And then teams pulling out because maybe they lose a player. Then you got some teams that may want to pull out because they don't really feel as confident. They just want to say that they the best team, don't want to prove it. Then you got teams that's basically just that's bro, don't want to play nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and to be honest, bro, I think we starting off on the wrong foot. I think some of these teams, man, they need to just be quiet. Hey, what I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I'm a little confused, but hey, how did y'all feel about Sports Fanatic top 10, I guess 13U, top 10 12U, top 10 11U, and top 10 9U? Hey, what's up, Amp? I was trying to wait on Drico, you know what I'm saying? Once I get Drico on here, then we gonna go full fledged. But if not, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just kick it with him for the time being. But man, we're gonna talk some youth football, man. We're gonna definitely talk the youth football because I feel like it's too much politics. It's like and when you get to a point, man, where people are questioning whether or not somebody have a problem with the kids, then we talking about some whole other stuff. And I think that it is, bro. It's a lot of politics. These dudes, man, grown men need to learn how to separate the emotion from a coach and don't take it out on the child. If y'all can't do that, bro, then you in the wrong league. Like you doing the wrong thing because I do be seeing some coaches taking their frustration out or talking down on kids. You know what I'm saying? And they just kids, bro. Every child and baby can get better. You feel what I'm saying? He says, why no 10U? I feel like we could do a 10U, but I just feel like the 10U is damn near like it's like probably four people. I'm gonna say it's four people. Like I think it's I think it's the ATL Voodoo, I think it's West Orlando Jags, and I really don't see too many other people, especially being that them fools end up getting who they end up getting. They end up getting a guy from Crescent City that's from Louisiana. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta, we gotta uh I don't know. We gotta skip that one, bro. I think the 10U, in my opinion, they may have some good teams, but I think it's a foregone conclusion. I just think Voodoo gonna win, and that's just it. I don't think they have much resistance outside of if RDU got a team. I don't think they have much resistance. So I'm not gonna even talk about them. He says Woj, Voodoo, Blackhawks, DMVU. Okay, that's a good list, but could you name an eight? Could you name a 18 that really can literally compete with Voodoo, Woj, and the Blackhawks and DMVU? I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they had that many teams that's going to get them resistance. So that's why I didn't talk about them. And then as far as the 8U, like I can't talk about the 8U, but yeah, man, I'm gonna stick with 9, 11, 12, 13. Those are the ones that I'm gonna stick with. Parker Lease, what's up, man? The zoner said, ain't it a team in Texas that's decent? And they might do have a team. Are you talking about the DEA organization, DMVU? And then yeah, but I don't feel like they got enough teams, man, that can really give them any type of resistance. I can literally see Voodoo playing up this year. Now, if they play up, they're not going to beat the Georgia Eagles. Although they do play the Georgia Eagles, they're not going to beat them. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to say that that's a foregone conclusion. And then you got Coach Batman. I damn near think he'll quit the season if they lose to no, not Coach Batman, but Coach James. I think he'll quit the season if they lose to ATL Elite Voodoo. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a foregone conclusion. Although they tried to say, right, that since they scored on Twin City, that they'll be able to do some good things versus the GA Eagles. But I just don't see them winning that game. I can see them competing and making some good plays and stuff, but I don't see them winning. And that's the thing that counts. Champ Cheese says you could be right. It's a lot of teams. Yeah, man. It's a lot of teams, but I don't know the teams that's going to put up a lot of resistance. You feel what I'm saying? I just know in the 10U, I felt like it's a waste of time. Um, but like I said, it might be that team that's under the radar that just don't have the money to compete that can actually get them some resistance. But outside of that, man, it's like it ain't bro. I'm not even about to waste my time doing a uh a ranking for Voodoo. Is Voodoo? Matter of fact, if I do it, I'm gonna say Voodoo, then I'm gonna say everybody else. That's how we gonna do it. And in fact, bro, I think to make this fun, right? This whole thing, Champ Cheese says 8U Frankfurt is gonna be in this talk this year. I think they should have been in the talk last year. They did, they was doing well. They was undefeated for a minute. I don't know where the breakdown came from, but they were doing well. He says Voodoo will be at the top 10 teams in 11U. Lakes and Woes are going to be decent in 10U. Okay, yeah. So that's crazy, bro. West Orlando Jazz got a great organization, man. I can literally say that they got a really good organization. But far as the teams that I feel like would compete, the reason I like the Jags, I like the Jags, and I forgot the other team that they played last in nationals, but those two teams. The one that gave Voodoo all that they can handle last year, almost pulled it off. And then I think it was West Orlando Jags. See, West Orlando Jags is a team that can actually mix it up very well. They can throw the ball, they can run the ball, they got a good defense. And although the Voodoo beat them, the score didn't indicate the real game. I think Woj was basically making a lot of self-inflicted mistakes, which put them in a situation to where they end up being down because when they first came out, they scored. The second time, they was right there. You said that you mean the team who cheated? Oh, with the other player, they did have somebody. I think that they weren't supposed to play, but that team they gave a little bit. They gave a little bit of resistance, But I want to ask y'all a question too. What do y'all think about me and Sports Fanatic sitting down with y'all, um, and going over, because he gave his indication of who he think is the best in the rankings. But I think it would be dope if we sit down with y'all and we basically allow y'all to select the top 10 lists for us, because I think if we can do it like that, then it'll make sense, because we'll say what the people believe is the top 10, not just us. And it can't be, you can select any team except for your own. That's gonna have to be the deal. You can't select nobody else. I mean, you can select everybody else except for your team, and then after we done with the list, we'll see what the top 10 looking like. I think that's the fairest way that we can do it, and have everybody, give their input. He said that's a good idea. But it's gonna take forever. Hey man, I'll give it like a 5 minute grace period. We can give it like a 5 minute grace period. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna say, just so y'all know, we can start off by saying, hey, look, we got these teams right here. Who do y'all think is number one out of these teams? If y'all think that this team is number one, and I see I didn't get a lot of resistance from my people that seen that we had Oakland Dynamites at number 10. So some people might know about the Oakland Dynamites. They might know a little bit about them because they're a really good team. And that's somebody that y'all definitely need to be paying attention to, because they got two running backs and a good quarterback. And their two running backs are dogs, and a couple of them are doing track. So y'all got to be prepared for them. And like I said, I told y'all yesterday, if y'all play this team and thinking that it's gonna be a foregone conclusion, yeah, I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all might go home crying. I'm gonna just say that. He said that sound like a good, yeah, but like I'm willing to do that, bro. I'm willing to sit down with Sports Fanatic. I'll create a list, right, of the teams that's out there that are really good. And then we can start off with, if y'all want to, whatever bracket y'all want to start off with, we can do that, right? We can do it for every age bracket, just different days. It got to be different days, but it will be y'all selection. It won't be ours. So anybody that's mad, it'll be because of y'all. But the deal is, y'all cannot select y'all own team. Y'all cannot select or choose your own team. And if y'all choose your own team, then I'm not going to count that. But so like for instance, right? For those who want to know. So if we talking about, let's say we start off with let's say 12U, right? And then we put, so we got Fort Lauderdale, we got Lambeau, we got this team, this team, and that team, right? And then basically, when I have all the teams that's on the roster, we're going to look at it and we're going to say, hey, okay, this team should be number one. And then the people that agrees the most, that will be the slot for that team. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to do that, bro. I think it'll be fun. I think a lot of people will agree with the decision, and basically that kind of put a spotlight on a lot of teams that people may not even know. You feel what I'm saying? But the deal is, y'all gotta share it. Y'all gotta tell y'all people, so we can have a bunch of people in here, so we can see who really thinks that certain teams are like the top teams. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I think we should do that either next week or the week after that. You feel what I'm saying? So I think we should start it. But let me get back to what y'all was saying. Champ Cheese says, been tagging you. He said, hold on, you said R Burton tagged me? He said he don't think it's any 10 teams that's gonna beat Voodoo or Woj. Now, so are you saying Voodoo and Woj are going to be the teams that's in the championship if they go to Battle or AYF? Why? Well, Voodoo going to YNC, so that's a foregone conclusion. He said, I said it's Voodoo, Woj, Blackhawks, DMVU. Yeah, that's not even the top 10 though. He said Fort Lauderdale, Lambeau, Blackhawks, and I don't care who comes next. But the thing is, Champ Cheese, you gotta help me. You gotta help me in Sports Fanatic, because Sports Fanatic, y'all seen that I disagree with what he was saying, right? But um what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys a chance to select y'all top 10. So this is going to be something that we do collectively. We're going to say, so y'all got to be here, because I don't want to hear, man, why y'all got this person at this. And I'm gonna ask you, was you in there? Did you select the 10? Was you agreeing that this team should have been at this position? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people disagree with the GU. A lot of people disagree with um, the OG Ducks, right? So there was a lot of disagreement. But if we all do it together, we're gonna have that list that the nation should you know should look at. You know what I'm saying? As far as on the national ranking, he said I gotta go check this national stuff out. Hey man, this is look, remember though. Hey, Coach Al, what's up, man? How you doing? That's my guy right there. He says Voodoo Wolves are very good teams. I love our chances against both of them. And what team? What team? He says, no, I was telling Ro, I've been okay, my bad. He said I like Blackhawks over Voodoo before Woj because of the style of play. Now, what is there? Do they got a mix-up game? Do they mix it up really well? He says there is a 8U co-team on the come up, Braxty team. 2025 will be their year nationally. Mark my words. Hey man, definitely send some videos of them, some clips, so we can check them out. Cause this is the thing. Unlike Sports Fanatic, right? I can look at a team and tell if they legit. I've been doing it for a very long time. I can look. So send me some videos of full games where I can check y'all out. He said, I'm with it, bro. You already know. Hey, man, let's get it. When is this going down? So now I'm thinking like we can do it either, I want to say not next week, but the following week. That way I can get all the teams. So if y'all want to, y'all can tag me with the top teams, for the league. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Um, y'all can send me some of the top teams. Matter of fact, if it's y'all bracket, y'all can send me some of the top teams in the league. And what we'll do is I'll get all their logos, and then once I get the logos, and then I'll put it up on the screen, and then basically y'all select. So I'll put the team, the logo full of teams up there, and y'all tell me like, hey, this team right here should be at number 5, and then I'll put it at the number 5, and then basically we'll see, what I'm saying, where we at the end, what I'm saying. So we could do a top 8 or a top 10, whichever one that y'all feel like y'all want to do, because this channel is about y'all. This is definitely for y'all. Um, he says, yes, is there any other Black Hawk worth mentioning? Yeah, actually, yeah, it's a lot of Black Hawks that's worth mentioning. Y'all got a couple of age groups. He said, y'all not even worth mentioning. North Philly, Blackhawks 10, Colorado. What do you say? He with the Blackhawks. He said, I've been trying to tell you about the Blackhawks. Hey, coach, I already knew a little bit about the Blackhawks. I already knew. I actually, to show proof that I knew of the Blackhawks, I actually filmed them at battle. And I think it was I forget what age bracket, but I got it on my channel where I filmed it. He says, do your team you want to play them. Hey man, if any smoke want it, definitely let me know. He says, yes, we are. National champs at 11U. We had 5 teams in the national last year, and that's what I'm trying to say. I think when we talk about the Blackhawks, man, that organization, Woj, you got ATL Elite, you got man, you got like a lot of players that are, you know what I'm saying, there's I mean a lot of teams that's good, but the whole entire organization. And I think the North Philly Blackhawks is like that. Watkins have been like that. I want to say the not DMVU, but Maryland Heat has been like that. Like you had a lot of teams that were good, that you know the whole entire organization is straight. And I think the Blackhawks is one of them. As I mentioned, was it ABA? It was I want to say North Carolina Giants. Those are organizations to where you know they really good. So I want to know what Coach Al think about his team being overlooked, man. Hey, Coach Al, what you think about your team being overlooked, man? The DMVU. I think I told Coach too that you wanted that smoke, man, with the GA Falcons. So they said they want to make it. They just gotta figure out a time that's gonna work best for y'all. So they said they willing to make that game happen. Cause I think y'all been out of the loop, man. He said, all right, come on, stop the cap. Bird, he said we're gonna beat the mess out of y'all. August 24th. It's gonna get real. Hey, so what hold on, which team are those? Which team? You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it straight because at first I thought y'all was both on the same team. Which team? Coach Al, he said we play y'all org versus org. Y'all gonna see. And that's what I'm saying, man. He said they the defending AYF champs. Hey man, that sounds like something that I need to fly out there for. That definitely sounds like something I want to fly out there for. He said AYF been the best nationals. You lost me there. Now that's up for debate. And in fact, if you want to, we can ask. We can go down. I'm gonna start at the 13. Do y'all feel that any team that played in AYF, because y'all saying that one is better than the other. I think they're both evenly yoked, right? Do y'all think that any team in AYF could have beat Rare Breed? Do y'all think any team in the AYF could have beaten Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes? Hey, no, I'm asking. I'm just asking. Hey, because you know that's my guy, man. Darian is my dude, bro. That's my dude. I'm just saying, man. Like, do y'all literally think that? Because y'all saying somebody said that AYF is the best nationals. So I just wanted to go, age from age. But I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it because they both my guy, and it seemed like I'm pitting them versus each other, and I don't want to do that. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But not, hey, bro. I think we need to figure out a way as far as for the DMV teams and stuff like that, Pennsylvania teams. Y'all need to make sure, bro. Y'all come out a little bit more, man. Come on some of these podcasts and you know what I'm saying, get y'all name out there. Cause I think honestly, Georgia gonna always be in the mention, the ATL elite teams, the Lambos, the ABAs, like all them teams are gonna be mentioned. But the teams that are out in like DMV, they're gonna always look at the teams that Coach Al has, and then they're gonna forget about everybody else. So basically, what y'all need to do is make sure that y'all, stay posted, man. Keep me posted so I can start posting some of y'all events, some of what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? So people can continue to see what y'all doing out there. He says Bessemer no. Adamsville, no. I thought you didn't want to do that. He's like they can't even play the right ages because they can't win. Like no, they don't. July 1st is the cutoff. Yeah, hey, and that's the thing, man. What about the cutoff dates? What about the cutoff dates? But hey, the zoner. I thought you said you didn't want to do that, bro. Because I was about to get ready to name the teams and see who did y'all think, will win out of the two. And he said, "Don't do that." He's like, no, they don't. That's cutoff. They saved you." But I was saying like rare breeds. What team y'all think could be rare breed? What team that y'all think could be Fort Lauderdale? 11U. What team do y'all think could be Twin City? 10U. What team do y'all think could be Voodoo? 9U. What team that y'all think can beat Bessemer? Uh 8U. 8U. Who won 8U? Damn, who won 8U? I forget. I know Adamville won. I know I forget the rest of them. But it's hard to make that claim, man. He said we can. I have no issues doing the family. But yeah, all right. So yeah, so I name all those teams. So Adamville's you said AU, but going up in the age, name me the champions, the AYF, and then the YNC, because that's what y'all wanted to do. Okay, so Bessemer, Adamsville. He said y'all only win because of the 7-1 cutoff. So you feel like the July 1st cutoff it makes a difference? He said Atlanta teams won't play in AYF because y'all won't win nothing. All right, man. I can name some. Hey, we could name the ages and we could see. Yeah, we could do that real quick. Burton, we could do that real quick. So you say Atlanta teams won't play in AYF because they won't win nothing. So let me go with some of the Atlanta teams, right? All right. So we can say Atlanta for because I think they got a 13U. So Atlanta teams, they got for Atlanta teams, they got ATL, no, is ATL Chargers. Then they got Stonecrest, they got ABA Bulldogs, and then they got, if I'm not mistaken, then they got rare breeds, right? So do y'all think any of those teams can not compete in AYL? Because those are the three Atlanta teams for the 13U. He said, bruh, it's 30 days difference. Let's stop it. Do y'all feel like 30 days is a big gap? He says a lot of them teams won't be the same because of the A1 cutoff. Okay, so they got an August 1st cutoff, and y'all feel like the only reason that the teams that I just mentioned are that good, that much better, is because of their what the cutoff date is what sooner than the other. I'm trying to see. He said niggas gonna always find a way to cry. I'm trying to see, bro. Does it makes a difference to y'all? Is it a super big difference? I'm trying to see. Because if it makes a difference to y'all, then like, yeah, we're gonna keep it separate. Because who got the let me see, Joyner. All right. Hold on. Let me see. Do I got? My bad. He said, "You been trying to get on, but my phone isn't allowing me." He's like, "I'll be home in 15 minutes." Okay, can I? Hey, shout out to Stiller, Big Boy, Zay. What up? Adam, Bayard, what's up? Hey, can I ask y'all a question too? Can I ask y'all this question? Who do y'all feel is going to win that game July 1st out of RDE and So Icy? Who do y'all feel like gonna win that game? We talking 9U right now. I think that's gonna be the game for sure. The game of the week. A lot of people are gonna be there. All right, 1 second. Where you at, Drico? All right, I don't see you on yet. Hey, who do y'all feel? Hey, Drico, when you let me know because I don't see you. You said RDE gonna win. RDE. Hey man, it's hard to say that, bro. It's hard to say that RDE gonna win because it's their first game. Now, if they would have like I said, if they would have had an opportunity to um I want to say if they would have had the opportunity to play that game, right, versus ATL Elite, then I would have said, man, that I probably could have agreed with that. But this gonna be their first game. He said no turns 10 after the cutoff off of AYF. So icy, he got so icy. Aiden got so icy. And I know y'all gonna be there too. So it's gonna be very good, man. AYF just ain't respected in Georgia. Nah, it's respected. It's definitely respected. It's definitely respected. AYF is very respected. I don't know who said they not, but in my book, that's one of the top orgs. Now I think AYF the journey there is a lot stringent than battle because all you got to do is really win with AYF, man. You gotta win your league, you gotta win region, you gotta win, like pretty much everything to get to the championship. Like it ain't no give me's. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no give me's. He said I've been trying. Let me see. He got So Icy, man. So Icy. Hey, one thing I like about So Icy, bro, they got a lot of people that rock with them. He said they on the clock. He's like, don't tell them nothing. But so far, man, I got more RDEs that feel like they're gonna be So Icy. So I know it's gonna be pretty, a pretty good game. And I'm gonna ask y'all this too. Who do y'all feel? Now ask Sports Fanatic. Who do y'all feel is going to have no, who y'all think is going to be the order from the best to the least best out of So Icy, Georgia Falcons, ATL Elite, and what's the other one? And RDE. What order y'all think is gonna be? The Georgia Falcons, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be a good team. I think a lot of people, he says, nah, Ken, I don't know. One elite team in Atlanta choosing AYF over YNC, just being real. No, but I asked you the question. So if those teams, right, that you saying that's not choosing AYF, right, are those teams that's winning battle, do you feel like those teams can't beat the teams in AYF? Is my point. So that's why I mentioned the rare breeds at the 19U. You know what I'm saying? That's why I mentioned them. Hey, Drico, I still don't see you, bro. Let me resend you the link if you need me to. 'Cause I don't see you, bro. So back to you. Now, if you feel like the teams that play in Y and C can't compete with the AYF team, that's why I'm asking you. Do you feel like Rare Breed couldn't 13U could not beat any teams in the AYF? Because you saying that they pretty much not trying to play those teams, right? You said that that's the reason why they ducking them. But back to it. What is y'all order, man? What is y'all order? Who y'all feel now? Some of y'all said, most of y'all said that y'all feel RDE is going to win, right? All right, cool. Um, y'all feel like that. And the reason I told y'all, I say that I think that may not be the case. Now they still have a chance. They got a good team. Now it might be the case, but the difference is, so Icy has already been out. I think, Coach Cal don't like what I say, the kinks. He said we ain't got no kinks, but they already got a lot of the kinks out. They know what to expect from each other. So I think that by itself kind of give them the edge. Now, I'm not going to say it's a foregone conclusion, but I will say that it should be a good game. Now, the 30 ball that they said was going to happen, now that's crazy to me. That's crazy talk. Now, I don't think that's going to be the case, but for the most part, man, it should be a really good game. Um, I just don't know what happened, man, between that RDE versus the ATL Elite. You know what I'm saying? I seen them on the live, and the only thing I heard was nothing. It was a bunch of talking, but it was nothing being said. It was no date, no nothing given. So I'm still confused as to why the game fell through, and I'm also confused to why they didn't play the game. You know what I'm saying? But I know that can't happen in, what I'm saying, like in the youth football, what I'm saying, where people are supposed to be scheduled to play and then don't make the game happen. Now I understand that they was trying to say that one team was in a different age bracket. One thing that I know, and Coach Cal will show you proof of this, because they were going to get ready to play ATL Elite, right? But then they cut that game off to play a team in their bracket, right? Which was the RDE. So, if they really want to play, you know what I'm saying, they'll make it happen in a different way. Nobody is just gonna pull out and then not give a date to when they trying to play the game. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense to me. It seemed like one of them is scared, and I don't care what nobody say, because like I kept saying in the chat, y'all saying everything except for when y'all gonna play. And they might have said it after, I got off, but I was on there for a minute, man, and I ain't see nobody give a date as to when they gonna play. They talked about everything else except for that. He said, what you want to bet? For who? He says, first we gonna see then. Already beat the AYF champs last year. Rare Breeds beat that team from Michigan. So that's what I'm saying, man. So if we go down the list, bro, we like, I'm gonna do that after I'm done with this 9U. He says we beat them, number 1 team, number 8 team, and the number 3 team, and won by 30 every game. He says what I want to bet and which team are you for? He said come beat us when it matters. What team, what age group do you believe? All right, North. All right, cool. But yeah, man, I think. All right, I'm gonna resend the link right quick, Drico. All right, 1 second, y'all. I'm about to send this link right quick. But yeah, bro, I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you tripping by saying that Y and C teams, the teams that play in the Y and C, can't compete. I don't think that that's the case. I definitely think that both of the teams can compete with each other. I also think that the teams that I just resent it. But I also think that the teams that played in Y and C can compete, and I think they can win the AYF. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Like for instance, right? I believe that 10U, right? We talking about 10U. 10U last year, the team that won it, right, which is Miami Garden Ravens. They lost to the Georgia Eagles, right? So you're telling me that if the Georgia Eagles play into the AYF, that they don't have a chance at winning? Or is that what you're telling me? He said Eagles BMGR last year. Yeah, they did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so to say that is disingenuous. You feel what I'm saying? It don't make sense. All right, hold on, y'all. Drico, what's happening?
Yo,
What's up with you, brother?
ain't nothing, man. Slow motion.
Yes, sir. You know I gotta put you on the hot seat, right?
Yes, sir.
With
My
some of
bad
these
about it
games.
being late, man. I just came from practice, man.
Oh man, I didn't even know that. I would have pushed it to a little later.
Oh, nice. All good.
Yes, sir. Since I'm already talking about it, right? So you got your games coming up and stuff, man. I was just talking about the RDE and so icy. Now I gotta put you on the hot seat, bro. Who you got winning that game and why? Gotta say
RDE so icy.
yes.
Uh, man, that game gonna be good, bro.
I know.
And I say that because, like, the scheme.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at RDU, they got a more power. They go power, power, power. I'm hearing that they switching it up a little bit. They adding a little spread. They gonna pass the ball around a little bit more this year. And so icy. We all done seen it. We all done seen it and switched it up. They went RPO, and that two back tandem they got is elite. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And that's just them two, and it's more. It's more that they got in the arsenal. So I want to see it. I ain't gonna lie. I want to
Right.
see it.
It,
Who I got winning? Man, that's tough.
yeah, and what I
That's
told
tough.
you on the hot
But I'm gonna
seat.
go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go RDE until proven otherwise.
Ooh, you already know, man. Look, I'm a person that knows this all quite well.
Mm-hmm.
You already know your DM about to be flooded.
Oh yeah.
You got RDE winning over So Icy. Man, I'm gonna say this, man. If the reason why I think So Icy might win this one, not because I just think that they're just the superior team. I think that they kind of got their kinks out already. I think they
Mm-hmm.
got it out the way. You feel what I'm saying? So they played a couple, I guess, 10U teams. So now they're going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, like know what they're strong at, where they're weak at. You know what I'm saying? I think RDE are going to have to figure that out on the fly. So that might, turn out to hurt them because that might equate to turnovers. That might equate to many things. So it's no disrespect, when I say that, but that's what I think, man. I think that might be the case, bro.
So you saying experience gonna play a factor right here?
Well, if I go off experience, then I got to go with RDE.
I'm talking about this year.
Well, yes, yes, yes. Far as
Meaning that they haven't seen they haven't worked they kinks out. They ain't seen
I don't
what
think
they
they've
need to
seen it.
tighten up and what they need to work on. So they got to work on that at the game.
Yes, because the thing is, what a lot of people underestimate is that when you really playing in the practice, a lot of times you're not playing at game speed. You know what I'm saying? So when So Icy is rushing them, like, are you going to be able to get away, or have you been practicing game speed and your teammate trying to get to you? Because you already know, especially as a quarterback, they blow the whistle. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Right. So you really ain't experiencing the full game mentality until you actually start playing the full game. So I think that's going to possibly play a role into them possibly losing this game. You know what I'm saying? But I think you got a stack card, you got a stack event. What is the other event that you most looking forward to?
What
I
the other
mean, not
game?
event. I'm sorry, most the other game. that you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to all of them. But I got a coaches chat, man. I got a coaches chat, and the most lit coaches chat that I got is the 8U division, and that's the game leading up into that RDE so icy game. That's
Okay.
that Dub City CDJ.
Okay.
Them coaches, man, them coaches been in that chat. They've been in that talking since like February, and they've been in that talking crazy.
Right.
So I want to see like for them to feel that way before they even saw their team, and now to keep feeling that way after they saw their team. Like I want to see what like I want to see that,
Yeah, man.
but I
I think
also want to see them. I want to see that Mountain Boys beast in. Uh, I want to see what I seen a couple of highlights from that beast in team. They look pretty solid. You know what I mean? It's a couple more games I want to see. I really want to see all of them. I'm glad
right.
football back.
Right. Is there any particular reason that you put the games like later?
When
I think because if I'm not mistaken, I think the first game is about what 3 or something
mm-hmm.
like that. Yeah. So is there any reason was it like you just wanted people to you wanted to create a time frame where you feel like everybody can pretty much come to the event, because a lot.
Nah, I'm it's we giving full games.
Okay.
So just realistically, full games can't happen in an hour unless they
Right.
like the babies. You know what I mean? But
Right.
most of these are 11U teams and 8U and 9U. You know what I mean? So this 8 minute, 10 minute full game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you need time to make sure those games get played and they don't get pushed back.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then they want to play in the spotlight hours, so ain't no better time than playing under those lights.
Right. Right. Yeah, man, that's dope, bro. I think the card is stacked. I'm also looking forward to it. Um for y'all that don't know, it's on July 5th
Fifth through the seventh.
through the 7th,
Yeah, we at New Manchester High School in Douglasville.
Absolutely. So man, if y'all ain't got nothing to do, definitely go there. And I should be at the game. I think most likely I will be there. I did talk to Amp Quality. I think he said that that's the next event that he's going to. So I should
Mm-hmm.
definitely be out there. You know what I'm saying? But man, how are you feeling so far in the state of football, man? Do you feel like because I was just talking before you got on about the RDE supposed to be playing the ATL Elite, and that game fell through. And then, like, I'm hearing them on the live, and I'm hearing everything except for when the date is going to be made and all this other stuff. So, to me, it's already some ducking going on, in my personal opinion. But what do
Mm-hmm.
you feel like? How do you feel like the youth football is starting off right now?
I feel like we still in a good spot.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, man, like I said last year, I jumped on one of the lives last year at the end of the year, and we came up short. We used to averaging like 3-4 YNC championships. You know what I mean? And last year, a lot of people was doing a lot of, oh, you got to come to me and play. Oh, you got to play here. Oh, we got to do this. Oh, we got to do that. No. So we came up short. We had 12 teams down there, probably a little bit less, but still, we had more teams than any other state probably, and we came out with less championships. And
Mm,
that was because of that, bro. We got to bring those big games back. Like, and I like I've been telling these coaches and everybody else, it don't matter where it happened at. If y'all set it up, it don't matter. Just
right.
play the games. It's the only way you're gonna get battle tested and you're gonna go down there and win.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. It usually happens towards the end of the season too. You got some teams that's just right there, that can go to national or something, and they looking for teams, and then you got the teams that's at national, but they don't want to play because they're trying to save a rankings. And so at the end of the season, you have a lot of teams that's pulling out of games. And this year, there needs to be some type of punishment for that. I think that last year Clayton talked about it, but I don't know. I don't believe that he implemented it yet. But like we need to see these best games, because now last year I'm saying that certain teams would have beat certain teams. They had a chance to play, but they never made the game. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to go through that this year. If
Facts.
y'all say that y'all the best and y'all out there talking and the team asks you a date, we don't want to hear about, oh man, y'all ain't trying to play. Bro, he said a date. Give a date. and let it be that and play the game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of all the politics in the sport of football, youth football at that. It should
Facts.
be no, you know what I'm saying? I read something that you said, bro. If you don't mind me showing it first.
Oh yeah,
I
you
think
good.
yeah, you have posted, but this is something that I wanted to play. It was when you were saying it's too many culture vultures, gatekeepers in youth football. We have to cut out those voices. This game is about or for the kids, and it's what do you say? And it's
We
a
must
must
stay
that
on that.
yeah, stay on that. Youth football should be about development, fun, and safe space for the kids' growth. Play the game, enjoy the moment, show sportsmanship, learn how to compete, and create longevity relationships. Right. And I don't even know what the rest of that say, but basically, bro, I get where you're saying. Like, I think that there is a lot of politics in the game of youth football when it shouldn't be, right? I think in the fact that they're putting politics is alleviating the amount of fun that these kids used to have because of the fact that now they're making a decision that may hinder the kid or hurt the kid, right, or take away the fun from the kid, and they're looking at it only from their perspective. What are your thoughts to that and those type of people that's getting in the way in youth football?
Bro, it's a lot of bro. I could go on and on about that topic for real. Like it's so many people pointing the finger. It's so many pocket watchers, and it's so many people with like these adults with their own little objectives and narratives. You know what I mean? That they pushing and they taking it away from the kids. You know what I mean? And it's but it's crazy because you think about it. These but a couple years past, a couple years before, but we had the biggest games in the preseason. Like
Fact.
every like the last couple years. And not only during the preseason, you got teams calling people out on Sundays. You got teams jumping in tournaments. And then you got teams calling out teams right before they go down to the YNC. That's what made us strong.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people taking that away because everybody want their voice to be heard. And truth be told, bro, everybody can't be heard
Right.
because certain people ain't saying the right stuff.
Right. And so I think, man, honestly, those times that you mentioned it, I remember, and I got it on my page, right? It was RDU, and they were playing what was it, United Falcons, the Falcons United, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was a moment, man. I'm talking about the whole city was out,
Yeah.
right? The
You
whole
talking
city.
about during the COVID year?
Nah. Was it COVID
When they
year?
was down there in like Franklin, Georgia at Warzone Bowl
Nah.
Friday
This
night.
was at the B2C. This was at the B2C
Oh yeah,
event.
that too.
Yeah,
That
so
too.
so I remember going there and I'm like, damn, like I ain't never seen that many people at a game. And I was like this feels right. You know what I'm saying? It just
Mm-hmm.
feels right. I felt like it was less politics. It wasn't so many, people on the sideline cussing out the coaching and all that other stuff. I think honestly, when you talk about culture, I really think that the culture is it like I think it's gonna get better this season, but it's to the point where now you got too many people, bro. They feel like, oh, what happened, Drico? Oh, I think something happened in his but anyway, man, I just think that oh, there you go.
My bad. I'm here.
Oh, it's all good. But nah, I just think that overall, man, that the vibe was there in teams. They wanted to see that they're the best team. They wanted to play and prove that they were the better team, right? And I think that Coach Reggie played that team maybe about twice that year. You know what I'm saying? Just to show like it wasn't a fluke. And I'll play you again. And in today's time, you got a lot of
Oh,
people that
you talking about that game with Chase where he played Chase.
I think
And
so.
they met up in the in the middle of the field and Chase threw his football. He
I
grabbed
think
one of his
so.
coach's football and threw it.
Man,
that game, yeah, that
that was
was one of the
live, bro.
ones.
I said, man,
That was one
it
of the ones.
it felt right, bro. And
Facts.
so
That
like
bro, you can go on and on. That same
welcome
thing with
all.
Moffitt and
Yeah.
Kier
Yep.
them
Yep.
and Kraft them, bro. That was another one.
The
Then you
craft.
had them Eagles, Twin City,
Yep.
another one.
Yep.
That you can go on and on and
Yep.
on and on, bro.
And
It's
one of my
that
favorites,
rare
the North
breed
Henry.
RDU.
North Henry and North Henry and WAP. Welcome all Panthers
Yeah,
and
Ducks
welcome
and
all.
welcome on, bro. Bro,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
go on and
Right.
on, bro. But
Right. So
that's what made us who we were. That was what really made us who we are. You know what I
right,
mean?
right. And that's why I feel like now, man, it's more about because they're talking about the NIL deal. See, the thing is, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. For the parents that's in here, bro, just listen to what I'm saying, right? I got a person that everybody know that's in the NBA, right? I got a person that was in the NFL, right? My friends, like I grew up with childhood. We going about it wrong. See, now you got a lot of people that's looking at the coaches to, pay they way and the NIL deals and stuff through the coaches. Bro, it's companies literally out there that's waiting for you to knock on the door, to help represent their brand. You
Mm-hmm.
just need to understand that. And that's why I say, far as with the coaches need to understand business a little bit more. Because once you understand the business side of things, everything else falls in play. See, these kids don't know. The parents don't know. That's why they only looking at some of the coaches for for them to pay them possibly for their kids to play on the team, and stuff like that, right? And it's way more money out there than that. And then,
Mm-hmm.
as far as for the coaches, I think a lot of them trying to go out, get gate money and all that other stuff. But look, here's the problem that I have with that. When you talk about getting gate money, right? You talking about coming to an event, getting gate money, right? But now the part that they don't figure out is that, okay, you want a part of the gate or whatever. And the reason I'm saying is because I also plan on throwing some events, right, in the near future. I plan on doing that. So somebody that I expect to support me coming and saying that they need gate money for me to come, I mean, for them to come, it don't make sense, because basically what you just did, you don't have no risk,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have no risk at the gate. The only thing that you're saying is, okay, well, yeah, you get the event, you do this, you hire security, you do XYZ, you do this, but yeah, man, if y'all win, I need a part of the gate. Where does that make sense in business? See that, and that's where I gotta teach people. I went to school, graduated in business, and that's what I was trying to see. Like low risk, high reward is what we going. I mean, we'll go for low risk for high reward. But if we do it that way, it'll be high risk, low reward, because now we got to give you, a big cut of something that we actually may be planning on putting towards the next event to make it bigger. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of this stuff, bro, they doing it wrong. Understand business and then move accordingly. And that's what I need a lot of these coaches to know and understand, because it's the future. These kids are not going to be able to just go to jobs. They're going to have to be able to create them. So start putting that in their mind now. What's your
But I
thoughts
feel
on that?
like, bro, honestly speaking, bro, I feel like the coaches get a lot of slack. The coaches got to do this, they got to do that, they got to do this. The coach is responsible for everything. When are we gonna start holding the parents accountable for these things? When are we gonna expect these parents to invest in themselves and their kids?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you see this what's going on and this is what you want, come on, man, you got to tap in. You got to invest in your kid for somebody else to invest in you. Like, you got to think about it like this: a record label not gonna give you $1 million just because your name Ken with National Sports Chat.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ken coming in with 100,000 views He got 50,000 views. 50,000 followers on Instagram. Now we talking about something. Now we moving towards something. Now I can benefit off of you. We both
Right.
benefit off each other. I can't. You can't come in and just say, "Hey, my name Ken. You don't know who I am. Why give me $100? No, give me $1,000,000.
Right.
No, you can't do that. You have to have your own brand. So now it ain't hard for them to find you. You know what I mean? It ain't
Right.
hard. These people looking for you. They not just sitting back waiting on you to come find them. They
Yeah.
looking for you just like you looking for them.
Right. And that's the part, and that's why I said understanding the business, right? When you understand the business, the you're gonna have a few things already in order, right? You're gonna have your child IG right. You're gonna have make sure that they have good and a person that y'all can look at is Mook Money. The way that he's been marketed is
Mm-hmm.
genius, right? I man,
Mm-hmm.
Bam and them doing a great job with the
Great
market,
job.
right? So you
Zay
look at
Tiggy too.
Zay Tiggy, right?
Great job.
You look at their IG, right? When you go to their IG, you can look and see what this child about. When you got them players that got, I want to say, profiles like this where you can't even see their face, bro, you're
Mm-hmm.
not going nowhere. You're not getting no
Mm-hmm.
money. It's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed, right? When I
Mm-hmm.
say from a business perspective, because that's the first places. A lot of times, man, they'll look if they might see that you play very well on the field,
Facts.
and then they'll
Facts.
go to your IG to see how you're doing in your IG,
And
right?
then they go to your IG. I'm trying to invest. I'm trying to invest $1,000,000 in you, man. You want me to invest $1,000,000 in you? And in your bio, you got R.I.P. Lil Poo Poo, Kenny Boo, Lil Riz Kid. You got 10 people. All right, I get it. You love them people. You want to show your respect. I understand. But
Right,
as an athlete, you can't have that. Like,
right,
put who you are, your name, where you from, the school you go to, the class, put whatever your dreams, your admiration, whatever, who you are. You know what I mean? You're a 5-star, 4-star, whatever.
mm-hmm.
Use that stuff as leverage instead of using that stuff to say, hey, my son deserves more than that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Change that bio. That's the first thing somebody gonna see.
Yep, that's
Especially if
fact.
your page private. I can't even see nothing. Before I see anything, I'm looking at your profile picture and looking at your bio. Cause
All
like
all
like
athletes,
everybody
yeah.
say, bro, your image is everything. Like
Yep, all
I
of
can't
y'all's.
I can't invest in you and you out here representing me the wrong way.
Right,
You know what I mean? And that's number one. That's first step. Second step, you got to be posting highlight clips.
right,
Show us what you can do, and also have a highlight tape.
right.
You know what I mean? Don't just put 100 plays on your highlight tape. That's like, come on, a human's attention span ain't that long. Like
Fact.
3-4 minutes, bro, and put the best plays. And if it ain't worth a look, if you ain't looking at it and like, oh, that don't go on your highlight tape.
Right.
I can't
Yep.
just see little Tommy running up the sideline, running past everybody for 10 plays straight, and think I'm gonna be like, oh, little Tommy is that guy.
Right.
No, show me so little Tommy got in there. Got out of there. Show me some more. Like, show me this. So I can see this because now I'm looking to brand you. I'm looking to help get behind you and push your brand and make it better. I'm trying to put this brand in my audience face.
Right.
I got 1,000,000 some followers. I'm trying to bless you, but you got to help me. I can't do it alone. You feel me?
Right. Absolutely, man. So that's part of it. And but the reason why I'm talking about the other stuff, man, is because I feel like when we do something, one person do something, they get away with it, then everybody follow suit, right? So like if I'm trying to get some gate money or something like that, then everybody else would try to do that, and then I'm not playing because they didn't do this, they didn't want to do that, and it's gonna kill a whole dynamic, right? Of youth
Man,
football.
sooner than later, it's gonna be over, bro, because you got to think about it. It's not that many gates that you can set up in one day.
Right,
If you get 50, you get 50 platforms throwing events, it's no way you can stay off each other dates.
right.
It's going to be a conflict of interest.
Mm-hmm.
And then people start coming with these narratives like, oh, you on my date and you're trying to do this to me and you're trying to do this. Listen, it's no more dates that I can get on.
Right,
We all doing this stuff. It's the same stuff, bro. Like, And we all in the same pool pulling the same people. We
Yeah,
ain't doing
bro.
nothing for the kids, bro. Like, what are we doing for the kids if we got all these events and all this stuff? What are we doing? Like, that's the real question. What are we really doing?
Right.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, man. So what is some of the your suggestions?
Some of the suggestions, bro. Certain people got to get out the way,
Yeah.
and only way they gonna get out the way is if people stop supporting them. You know what I mean? It's tough.
Right.
And I don't want to sound like no hater or none of that, bro. But it is what it is, bro. Certain people is you got to understand. Certain people not meant to do what we do.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, what's their end goal? Have you even spoke to them about their end goal?
Right.
Are they just setting up gates to get your money? Like, let's be real. Like,
Right.
are they trying to put you in front of these people? Are they trying to help you do this? Are they reaching out and doing their part? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't just let people say, oh, little so and so good, so we gonna put him on my platform, and we and nothing. He get nothing out of that. Little so and so got nothing out of that,
Right.
but 10 games and a trophy and a ring. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do to make sure little so and so is put in the right position to
Right.
get that NIL, to be prepared for the next level when it's time to go speak to these college recruiters and college coaches, high school, same thing. Are we preparing them for this? Or are we just gonna keep hating on the Knicks? Are we gonna keep saying, hey, so and so got this going on, but he ain't doing it how I do it?
Mm-hmm.
No, bro, we gotta leave that alone, bro.
Right.
If you doing something, kid, whatever I can do to support you, I'ma do it. You know what I mean? It's nothing you can do to make me go like, oh man, national sports chat ain't, man, I could do that better.
Right.
No, what I'm gonna do, if I feel like that, bro, I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna text you, I'm gonna get in contact with you, like, hey, I feel like you can do this better. You can take it or you won't. You can't. You can
Right.
leave it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna call you and let you know, like, bro, this. You know what I mean? And if you don't fix it, that's your business.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna just do my thing, and I'm gonna just keep doing my thing. I never look down on you and say, "Hey, that right there ain't right."
Right.
Because truth be
Absolutely.
told, what's the right? What's the right way to do anything that we doing? You know what I mean?
I just say, man, when you do something, bro, it gotta be genuine. It gotta be, because one thing I know in life, man, it's gonna expose you. If you're not doing it for the right reasons, it's gonna come out, right?
Nah, facts.
That's the one thing that I for sure know. The other thing is, I feel like us, our culture, instead of we learn everything from different cultures except for unity, right?
Man, crabs in the bucket, bro. We crabs in the bucket, bro.
So therefore, I'm like, okay, if I see that I can help somebody, I'm going to help them.
Come on, man.
Can't nobody can say that I'm lying because I'm doing it. I'm still
Come
doing
on,
it to
man.
now. And I haven't asked for anything in return. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, man.
But for the most part, bro, it's because I want to genuinely see everybody win.
Come
And
on.
I understand if I can help this person. That's why I like I rock with Warzone. I rock with you. I rock with B2C. I rock with everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Because I understand that if I can help them, guess who win in the end? Them babies.
Mm-hmm.
The babies win in the
And
end.
that's what we signed up for.
And
That's
that's
what we
exactly
signed
what I
up
signed
for.
up for. So I
Yeah.
like it's easy for me to go out there and come to one of y'all events. Now there are some people that uh that don't be wanting me to come to the events for whatever reason. But like I say, if I can go there, then I would go there. But like, some people might say, oh man, you don't be want to pay, bro. I'm always paying. I'm always paying every year for some teams, maybe two or three teams to get to YNC. I'm always paying a lot of money to get to y'all events. I gotta pay, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pay out of pocket. So when I get to your event, bro, you can't let me get in and it's about $15, bro. You tripping on $15, bro. And what I'm about to do for these kids,
Come
which
on,
I
man.
helped a lot of them, is way more than $15. And
Facts.
I can charge way more than $15 to film.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But instead,
But
I
see, them
decided,
the type people that we have to start boycotting, man. Like them the type people we gotta stop messing with. Just it is what it is, bro. Because those are the ones that I'm talking about. Those are the gatekeepers. You know what I mean? Those are the ones that's holding us back from reaching what we're trying to reach. It's a few of us that got the same goal and same mindset, but it's those ones that's holding us back, bro.
Gorilla Mob, what good, my dudes? But yeah, man, those are the ones. So all I'm doing, all I can say, if y'all want to know about me, bro, I'm for these babies. So it's hard for me to get into it with anybody, bro. I'm like they who I want to see win, and I want to see some good games. I don't feel like nothing wrong with that. I feel like
Nah, for sure.
you know what I'm saying. Like I feel like uh showing the games that people want to see and them being able to see the full game, like that's what I love, when people get to enjoy watching it that wasn't able to be there. You feel what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I think
Then you
this.
got to think about it too, bro. Like, just be honest, bro. Most of the views that we getting, that just come from them kids,
Yeah,
bro.
fact.
These kids are looking at their phones, looking at their TVs every single day, repeat. Like, bro, them people looking like them kids. They love that. So if we can't provide that for them, now what we doing? You see what I'm saying?
And that's fanatic right there.
What fanatic at?
He said AVA 12U. He said, how far can they go?
Oh man, they can go all the way. You
Man,
know, I'm gonna have some biasness to that.
they just got to know it.
They can go all the way. They got, bro, they loading. They
Yeah.
loading.
Yes.
Like, I can't even say they loaded. They loading. They still like every day. Every day they hit me like, hey, make this flight. Make this flight. Every day.
Right.
So, bro, I've been telling a couple people, but I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Melo next. I
Whoo.
feel like Melo next. And then people gonna really like, oh, whoa, hold up,
Hey.
hold up. I feel like
Hey.
Melo next, bro.
Hey, that's crazy, bro. Cause like I try to give an accurate assessment, for the 12U or for whatever game. And I had them as my sleeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is before they got literally, this is before I found out that they got Zay Tiggy. This is
Mm-hmm.
before I found out they got they got Jaden Alford, and then
Mm-hmm.
they just got Noah. Like I'm like,
And
okay, yeah,
that's just what they got these like last week.
right.
Bro, a couple weeks ago, bro, they picked up some other key pieces that people sleep on. Like bro, them boys gonna be all right. They gonna be all
Yeah,
right. They don't picked up some trench warriors. They don't picked up skills. They linebacker. I mean, they receiver core working with Route King. Come on, man.
that's crazy.
They're already like top tier receiving core working with the number one route trainer. Come on, man.
Man, look, I've been to a couple practices. I'm gonna need to get an invite to that one, man, because like I said, I think it was a good thing. But like I said, bro, ATL Elite was a team, so I'm not too worried about them, right? Because they were a team that could stand alone last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
They held their own. They got to like the number 3, in the country and stuff like that. So I know even with them losing those pieces that they still have enough, right? I still understand that they're going to do good. The quarterback held his own, like all that, right?
Until I see Brad, until I see they OC, until I see a couple other pieces, I don't believe it.
You don't?
I don't believe it.
Hey, Coach Brad, we gonna have to get you on here, man.
We
We gonna have
I
to
gotta
get you to
see
make a
it.
believer. You
I
go.
gotta see it, bro. I haven't saw it. Like, big ups to Coach Howard, bro, and what he have accomplished and done. Like, a lot of people can't say they did it, right?
Right.
But at this age group, bro, we all know if you not fully loaded, you won't win.
So how many more pieces you think ABA need before they fully loaded? Because I think they got the
Melo,
number one quarterback.
Melo,
Melo. So
Melo.
Melo complete the
He
mission.
complete the puzzle. He complete the puzzle.
So I don't like to do the team interference because I was gonna be like, "Hey Melo, you got to get the AV8." No, I don't do that. I ain't
Now
gonna
they
do
saying
that.
Melo playing middle school ball, but if his dad or him change their mind and he so happened to slip through, oh man, you can go ahead and check them boys off. Even if not, like honestly speaking, even if not, I still feel like they got a strong chance at going down there and winning it.
So you think they got a good chance at vengeance,
You get a glimpse of them, man.
revenge?
They play Sunday, July 7th, New Manchester High School, man. 2 p.m. We right
Okay.
there, New Manchester, man. Pull up Sunday. They got a team from Ohio. They about to get it on, so you'll get first glimpse of them next Sunday.
Oh,
You heard it here first.
that's dope.
You heard it here first.
Hey, that's it. I'm excited, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, but like I said, man, this is to all y'all coaches. For the emotional ones too. It's all football, right? It's all youth football. So I don't need y'all crying to me about what I said.
Right.
But this is what I'm saying. Y'all need to make the games happen, bruh.
Facts.
Make the games happen. We don't want to hear about nothing. We
And
don't care if 2 players left. You said
right.
you a great coach.
Show it.
Make that happen,
Yeah.
right? I don't care if you know a coach says something that you don't like. Show them on the field.
And stop being mad at us for trying to make the games happen.
Yeah,
That's
how you
all we
gonna get
do.
mad at us, bro? It ain't no
We
that
just
ain't.
want to see the game, man.
It's 2 ways that you cannot be a mess starter. For being a person that said this team can beat that team on football
Come
or
on,
in
man.
basketball and in boxing. There's no way that you could be a S starter. It's no way possible. You just a person that want to see the game. You
Come
feel
on.
like if this team play that team, that you feel like this team may be better than that team.
Come on.
That's all you
It's
doing.
at the end of the day, bro. That's your opinion.
Right.
I can't argue your opinion. I
Man,
can't
that don't
take that
stop nobody.
personal. Like your opinion is your opinion, bro. Like how you feel is how you feel. I can only, hey man, this is how I feel. And if you feel how I feel, we link up, cool. But I can't be mad at you for feeling not how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, bro. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro. Far as um the divisions that I'm really gonna be keen on, bro, it's gonna be 9U, 12U, 13U. Now I'm gonna be still looking at all the other divisions, but the way I'm gonna set it up, I'm gonna need some of the
What
coaches.
13 you looking like?
13U, man,
Yeah.
stack, bro. We got TMJ, we got Rare Breeze, we got Stonecrest, we got possibly what not that's 12U.
See, I've been
Stonecrest.
looking at that national chat. I mean that national group, the national group on Facebook. And it been a whole lot of like rare. Are they really gonna have a team they really playing? Them kids gonna stay and play?
Man, Rare lost a lot of key pieces, bro.
But they
I
still
don't,
playing.
bro. It's not a foregone. That's what I'm saying. Like, well, you got a coach that knows how to win at the higher level,
Yeah, if
because
that staff stay together, I don't
yeah,
the pieces they get, I'm still gonna be like, hey, that's a great staff.
yes. But
That's a
like I
great
said,
staff.
I'm going back with Rare Breeze, right? Because they
Mm-hmm.
still got a lot of pieces, right? They got a lot of pieces. But to me, in my opinion, since they lost B5, they going to have to get BA back. They're going to have to get, because he's a playmaker by nature. They got to get Montez back. If they get them back, I think that
I feel like they still had players that's on the field and off the field. That's a play call from being that same playmaker. I still feel like that, bro. With Ty, with Jacory, with
yeah, you still got them.
bro. It's many people. You got Juice, but it's so many kids they had over there that was playmakers before that still there's like Chico. that's like one play call away from that kid being that same kid.
Now, but look at it though, Drico. They almost lost by an inch, bro.
Man, they was playing with them though.
They wasn't playing with them,
They
bro.
was playing with them,
Hey,
bro.
hey, you don't make coaches.
They put the
Hold on.
ball on they put the ball on their side every single time. Did you not see that?
Yeah, and
They
one of
put the
the times,
ball on their side every single time, and them folks couldn't. Well, they couldn't do nothing with it. They
nah,
put
that
them
that
people on. What they put them people on the 5 yard line, and they
okay.
couldn't get in the box.
I think that happened for Rare too, if I'm not mistaken. I think they couldn't. I think they couldn't get
Man.
in. But look, see, here's the thing with them. Okay, so I totally disagree with the fact that they were onside kicking it because one time they ran it back, and then you got to remember too, Boynton did an onside kick, got it back, and then they said what? They said that it was a self-defense player. I don't know how the person that's going for the ball is a defenseless player, but they gave it back to Rare Breed. So
Mm-hmm.
it's certain things that happen that should have went Boynton way. And I'm gonna just be honest, bro. These two teams, like I told Sports Fanatic, these two teams are evenly yoked as you think. You feel me? Because he thought they were just gonna run through them. I
Didn't
said,
they play them earlier that season and beat them to
yes.
sleep?
They got a 10. They got a chance. They beat them by, I believe, like 20. They got a chance to make the proper adjustments, bro. And the difference is, see, when Rare Breed goes into every game, bro, they already winning by 14 points because
Mm-hmm.
people are scared of them. Boynton was a team that wasn't scared of them, and
Man,
you seen it.
I
And
feel like if Rare came out there and played Rare Breed football, man, they beat them people the same way. I don't see it being as evenly yoked as people making it seem.
I'm telling
That
you,
kid on the other side on board to that number 0,
number
like that,
zero, he
like
liked
that.
that.
Boy,
Number 10,
he like that.
like that. Number
Facts,
9, like that.
facts.
Right? So
But
they 18 like that.
I still don't see them messing with them, man. Like I don't see it.
You see, this is what the one thing that you see. You see that number 0 is going to get his. He's
Yeah.
going to get his. So you're not going to hold them scoreless. That's just
Mm-hmm.
not going to happen. And then the schemes. And coach said, he said, because of B5, right? The fact that this dude is such a playmaker, and if he gets the interception, that they understand it might be just a pick six, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of stuff that they wanted to run versus Rare Breed, they didn't run it because of B5. They ain't got B5 this year. They got B8. So now, I mean, what I'm hoping that they get B8, but now they would try more, far as offensively of try to run in different schemes and stuff like that. So, man, bro, you got to get him credit. You got to get him credit
No, I'm
because
giving them credit.
yeah,
I'm not taking credit away from them, but I am like I do feel like uh that Rare Breed kind of like played with them.
you felt
I
like
think
Rare.
it was more so like an ego type thing. Like Coach Mark and his staff was on some, man, we beat them people by 20 points. Man, we finna play with them. And it kind of went the wrong way. But at the end of the day, it still landed in their favor. You know what I
Right.
mean? But I feel like if they would have came out there like looking at them the same way they looked at every other opponent that they faced up against, it'd
Mhm.
be a total different outcome.
Yeah, I think we're gonna agree to disagree on that one, Drico. I
Oh yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
yes, hit stick. Yeah, ABA is 12U. ABA might be stacked. Just like Bounty Boys. These two teams, bro, they
What
they
age
might
is that?
Bounty Boy 12U. They just got Ball Hog and they was already stacked. And they got some
I
other
thought he
pieces.
went to like Central something.
Not man, that boy went to play with the Bounty Boys.
Where they from?
Watkins.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah, I
that's the
think it's
Wacken
down there.
Hornets.
It's down. Yes, there.
Okay, okay, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe so. So yeah, he went out there, and they were a team that only lost twice last year, won the Lambeau, and I think they lost in the championship to the
If
So
he would have stayed here and went to ABA,
Yeah, that would have been ugly right
That's
there.
a wrap.
Yeah,
That's a wrap.
that would have been ugly. That would have been super ugly. Okay, yeah, they in DC. He said they're in DC. So in that area. But man,
No, I definitely want to see that Big Zip ABA game.
but yeah, outside of the events from the 5th to the 7th, what else do you got going on, Drico?
After that, Labor Day Sunday, and then I'm on Dub Sundays, man. Got the Sunday league. People get in
Okay.
the league, play in the league, get 4 games in the playoff, and we
Okay.
rocking out throughout
Yeah.
the season. You know what I mean? Bringing them big games back on them Sundays.
Okay. So yeah, man, you seem like you had to go. But hey, before you go, man, gotta put you back in the hot seat, man. And I want to ask you, out of all of the teams, 9U, I'm going to 9U because I know that you love the younger brackets, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta give me number 1 through 4 out of So Icy, ATL Elite, RDE, and GA Falcons. I need the order and who B2.
Uh, Top 4 out of those teams.
Yeah, out of those teams.
I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go RDE into proven otherwise.
Number 1.
Number one.
Okay.
Uh, I go So Icy number 2.
So Icy number 2.
I go Falcons number 3, and then I go ATL Elite number 4.
ATL Elite. Hey, you know what? I like ah, I think I don't know. I
But
gotta
that
see.
game will be determined. That 1 and 2 spot will be determined next Friday under the lights, New
Yeah.
Manchester High School. So we can take all the guesswork out of it. Them babies gonna put on the show, and they gonna show who deserve to be the number 1 team in the state of Georgia.
Oh yeah. So I got the because I got the GA Falcons. They got a tough schedule too. Let me see. I did um let me see, let me see. GA Falcons. All right, here we go. All right, so they on the 14th, they got the North Carolina Giants Elite.
They
On
play this weekend too, don't they?
the Falcons.
Yeah, they
I
play a
think they
team
play
from
on the
Florida.
29th. Yeah, they play on the 29th.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, man, they got a tough schedule. They got on the 14th, they got the North Carolina Giants Elite. The 19th, they got So Icy.
Mm-hmm.
The 17th, they got ATL Elite.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, they backed out of the other game. And then September 1st, they got the Falcons. I mean, they got the RDE. So they got both of them teams back to back.
Oh yeah, that's a nice schedule.
Yeah, that's
If you
definitely
want to win, bro, that's shit. That's how you gotta. That gonna determine why do I have to wait until after I win my league to determine if I'm going to nationals when I can set up a schedule like that. I
mm,
know where I'm at. Like I
right.
know where I'm at after I played them 4 games. I know exactly where I'm at as a coach. I don't have to wait.
Hey Ramel, he said I heard they coming down the classic to play the Bounty Boys. Are you talking about ABA? Because I think yeah, I think ABA they should be popping out for sure. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. I thank y'all for tuning in, man. Drico, appreciate you coming on.
Oh
Uh
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, but there's anything that you want to let them know before we head off?
Oh yeah. Before you get off here, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my man's National Sport Chat. Then you go over to EYSN Elite Youth Sport Network and do the same thing. I appreciate y'all again, man. Everybody that support me, I appreciate you. I
Absolutely,
see
man.
y'all July 5th through the 7th, man, at New Manchester High School. First game Friday at 3 p.m.
Definitely.
We'll see you there. From that point, all the way up until 9 p.m., the game of the night, game of the week, game of the preseason, maybe even the game of the year. So
Absolutely.
Icy RDE 9U, man. Y'all pull up, show some love. Great football environment. I know So Icy gonna put on the show. I know RDE gonna put on the show. I know it's gonna be a great football game. So if you want to experience that, make sure you pull up.
Absolutely, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Like he said, go like his page. And oh, last thing, y'all babies, make sure, like I said, when y'all talking business, y'all got to go with what makes sense. It makes all the sense in the world to connect with those who are throwing events. Okay. All of y'all should be following all the individuals that's either cameramen or that's throwing
Mm-hmm.
events, because that only helps you, first of all, be connected with those who can put you out there and help get you some exposure. Don't don't just not follow them. If they not following you back, so what? See what they got going, DM them, and they're going to get back to you. These are the ways that y'all make sure that y'all get in contact with the right people. Because even if somebody like Drico may not have the answer, he may know somebody that does. So y'all
Mm-hmm.
stay connected with these type of people. You know what I'm saying? And that's also the reason why I have them on the show, so you guys can know who to go to.